In this video we're going to learn how to factorise quadratics. That means putting them in brackets. We're mainly going to deal with equations where the x squared coefficient is 1. Okay, so what is it that we're trying to do? So here we've got a general quadratic, x squared plus bx plus c. Sometimes we might have a different number of x squareds, but we're only considering the ones where we've got a single x squared. What we're trying to do is put this into brackets of this form here, where it's going to be x plus, or it could be minus a value, and x plus or minus another value. Our aim is to find out what those values are. Well, there are three simple steps that we've got to go through. The first step is we want to list the different ways of multiplying two numbers together to get C. So it's always what numbers multiplied together give me C. We do have to be careful of signs. So for instance, if C had a value of 8, although we might have 2 multiplied by 4, we'd also have minus 2 multiplied by minus 4. Our next step would be to look at that list of numbers and find the list of numbers which we add them together and give us this value B. When we've done that, we've done most of the work, because then all we do is we get those two numbers and we put them here. So obviously if that one of the numbers is negative, it would be x minus that number, and if it was positive, it would be x plus that number. So let's have a look at a couple of examples. So on this first one here, we've got x squared plus 8x plus 15. So if you remember our AM rule, we want two numbers that multiply together to give us positive 15. So here are four possibilities. We've got 1 and 15 both positive, 1 and 15 both negative. And then we've got 3 and 5 both positive, and then minus 3 and minus 5 both positive. The question is which pair, if we were to add them together, will give us the x coefficient, which two when added together give us 8. And we can see that that's 3 and 5. So they're the two values that go in our bracket. So we have x with a positive 3 and x with a positive 5. Let's have a look at one more example. So here we've got x squared plus 4x minus 21. So I want all the different ways of multiplying two numbers together to get minus 21. Now because the value I want to get is negative, the signs are going to be different. So we've got 1 and 21 with the 21 minus, and 1 and 21 with the 1 being negative. I've got 3 and 7 with the 7 being negative. I've got 3 and 7 with the 3 being negative. I want the pair that when I add them together give me positive 4. And we can see that that's the last pair. So our brackets are x with a negative 3 and x with a positive 7. In the description below you can find a link to a worksheet that has questions that you can try on your own. I hope you found this video helpful. Staying in field with Winfield.